Hi everyone, we're going to do another hard trig identity. And basically what I'm going to do here is kind of factor all this out. This is the difference of squares here, and this is just a trinomial, perfect square trinomial. So I'm going to write this out as here. I'm going to go ahead and I have to force it to look like this. So what I'm going to do is write this out as 2 cosine squared of theta minus 1. And my 1 I'm going to write as sine squared theta plus cosine squared of theta. The reason these are hard is you kind of have to force things and you have to split things up. So I split that up, my 1 like that, because I already know the denominator is going to be cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta times cosine squared of theta plus sine squared of theta. And so I'll be able to cancel things. So now what I'm going to do next is go ahead and write the numerator. I'm going to readjust this and write this as sine squared of theta. I'm changing the negatives here, but sine squared theta minus 2 cosine squared of theta plus cosine squared of theta. And basically this is squared. So basically when I write this out, let me just erase this, sorry. This whole thing is squared, I forgot that. So when you simplify this, you're going to get cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta, which is what I was doing before, but that's squared. So there's 2 of them. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and copy my denominator down. All right. So basically if you FOIL this part back out, you get this part in here. All right, let's go to the next slide. So what we're going to get is, first of all, when you do this, there's 2 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and write this as 2 instead. Let me do it on here. So that means there's 2. So cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta. All right, and what happens is these 2 cancel, and you're left with this. So let me write this on the next slide. So we have cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta over cosine squared of theta minus sine plus cosine squared of theta. All right? And then what happens is this is 1, so we're left with just cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta. Again, this is supposed to equal 1 minus 2 sine squared of theta. So to make it look like that, I'm going to go ahead and write cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta, this only has a sine in it, so I'm going to write this as 1 minus sine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta. So we have 2 of them. Remember, cosine squared of theta equals 1 minus sine squared of theta. So that's going to be 1 minus, there's 2 of those, 2 sine squared of theta. Okay? That's all. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.